Welcome to Tech Talk! Today we are diving into a hot topic for homestay buyers. New launch versus resale property, which one is better? I'm sure many property agents will tell you that new launch is the best, probably due to its greater potential gain. But is it still true for people who are looking to buy for their own stay? Let's find out more.
Before we start, let us look at this table that shows the differences between a new launch and a resale property. So if you look at this table, new launch is a better option than resale. You get to have a brand new property, bought at the best price from the developer, and it comes with a 1-year warranty. Not only that, there's greater potential gain compared to resale property, which is essentially an older property bought at a relatively higher price compared to the first owners. And of course, the condition might not be as good and you will need to spend more money on renovation.
You have a point. But for people like us looking for our own stay, we prefer a place that we can move in immediately. But for private new launch, we will need to sell our house first, then buy. That would mean that we need to pay about rental in the next 3 to 4 years while waiting for our new condo to be ready. I think in the end, the gain will not be as much as expected, right? So, resale is more convenient for us.
I totally agree that it might be inconvenient at the beginning to rent a unit, but think of it this way, you are renting a whole unit, so you won't be staying with any stranger. And essentially, it's just like moving to a new resale place to stay, no need renovation or anything, just bring in your own furniture. And instead of paying to the bank your monthly mortgage, you are just paying to the landlord this time. As for the overall potential returns on investment, what if I can prove to you that even with rental sum being considered, new launch still makes sense after factoring all the costs?
Really? Is that why the current new launch are all selling like hotcakes?
Yes! Besides, if you go for resale condo, you need to pay for higher renovation costs, MCST fees, property tax, and the full monthly mortgage payments. So, new launch is on progressive payment scheme, and this means that you have a slower cash outlay and more time to save up instead of paying the full mortgage.
Can you share with me more on the progressive payment scheme?
As you can see, for a 2 mil resale property, we need to pay up the 25% down payment upon completion and the full mortgage amount of around $6,000 every month. For new launch, the outlay is slower. We only have to pay up to 20% down payment upon completion, and the last 5% can be approximately 6 to 9 months later during the foundation payment stage. The monthly mortgage starts from just a few $100s and slowly progress to the full sum upon legal completion. Best part, you can save up to almost $100,000 for the first few years before legal completion.
I see. Payment-wise, new launch does sound good, but I still prefer resale because I can see the actual product, select the best facing unit for my own stay. For new launch, I can only imagine how it looks like when it is built, and there is no way I can tell what I'm seeing from my balcony. And what if what I see in the show flat is not what I get? There is too much uncertainty, so I would rather choose resale. On top of that, I prefer space. Resale condo have bigger sized unit that suits my family need more.
I agree, and that's usually the reason why people end up choosing resale. No right, no wrong, it's individual preferences.
Yeah, I know new launch will give me a better value, and it will take longer for me to gain as much through a resale property. But I'm thinking I value convenience and space more than money. Resale property are also generally cheaper than new launches, so I think this option is friendlier for my pocket.
Definitely, when we are deciding between new launch and resale, we also have to take into consideration if the option is too stretched for your situation. Most importantly, you want to ensure that the decision you make is safe for you. You know, I had 2 clients, Mr. and Mrs. Lee. They have 2 kids and a helper. They were staying in a 4-room HDB flat which was fully paid for. They wanted to upgrade to a 3-bedder with utility condo because of the need for another room as the kids are growing up. So after selling the HDB, they have about $820,000 proceeds in cash and CPF. If you look at this table, right, after weighing their options between new launch and resale, they decided to go with new launch because even after the initial outlay, they have $127,000 left from their sales proceeds. And this can cover 3 years of rental while they wait for their new condo to be built. So even with rental being factored in, they made the move without touching their savings. And this is what we call safe.
Yes, I see what you mean. In fact, both options are safe for them, so whether it is resale or new launch, it is really up to individual appetite and comfort level. At least you are upgrading. I think that is what matters most.
Everyone's situation is different, and in our property journey, there are many options to be explored. In fact, there can be 101 solutions to your different challenges.
If you need help to understand more about your options, feel free to consult any one of us and we'll be glad to share with you more. I'm Teresa.
I'm Gracia.
See you in our next Tech Talk. Bye!